Hey YouTube, Jose Cologne back with a quick fragrance review. Today I'm going to be bringing you a few more fragrances from the House of Dua fragrances. I've already had one video showing some of the fragrances that I had from them. I've got about total 14 fragrances from Dua fragrances, and I just got two in the mail that off initial sniff, and I've worn them just for a few hours today, but I just got them today. I figured what the hell, I was gonna do a video. I'm gonna go ahead and show what I got, and before I end the video, I'm gonna go over a few of the other ones that I have and which ones I recommend that you buy. But the two that I'm gonna highlight, I haven't done a full wearing on these. I'm just gonna go straight into the video. They're both limited edition, so I don't know how long he's actually gonna have these, but I'm assuming if they do well, he may end up keeping these or making more of them. It's the Belgian Cocoa Truffle and Honey Havane. So I'm gonna spray them on a piece of paper here just to kind of refresh myself, since I just got these like 2 hours ago. But like I said, when I first sprayed them, if you were already an owner of Dua fragrances and you loved fragrances that if you know the way you were blown away when you smelled the Mobster or Sweet Tobacco or any of those, then these are two that I feel are like in that mind-blowing category as far as like, wow, these are really good. So first one I sprayed is the Belgium Cocoa Truffle. The notes on this one are Belgium milk chocolate, almonds, dried plums, vanilla, and caramel. Oh my god, it smells so good. Basically what I get from Belgian Cocoa Truffle, I mean, if I had to make it, if I could give you a description of it, obviously you're gonna get smells like a sweet, rich chocolate cake with vanilla, like a whipped vanilla topping on it, and some caramel maybe in between one of the layers of cake, and you sprinkled some chocolate shavings on top and threw some strawberries on top of that. I mean, if you could picture what that would smell like, it's kind of what I get. I mean, it's a chocolatey, vanilla-y, caramelly, and you get like I know it has the dried plums in it. To me, it kind of gives it like a berry scent, like a strawberry, or I mean, some might even say it's like a cherry, but it's gourmandish, obviously. It smells very good. Probably one of the best gourmand scents that I've smelled in a long time. This is definitely a win. You definitely got to get your nose on this one. I hope that he continues to make this one for a while. Belgium Cocoa Truffle. I just got it today. If you've seen from my other video, all of his colognes, Masham Raza, the perfumer behind Dua fragrances. They're all parfum extract, all get great longevity, 10 plus hours. So far, really loving this one. That's Belgium Cocoa Truffle. Moving on to Honey Havane. And I've let my wife smell both of these, and she really liked both of them. And you know, there's a lot of colognes that throw her off. She seems to be into a lot of the crowd pleaser scents like most women are. And she definitely liked both of these, so I was kind of shocked. So the notes for Honey Havane are Yemeni honey, tobacco leaf, Madagascan vanilla, cocoa, oriental spices, Indian oud, Egyptian musk, and Tunisian amber. So what jumps out to me the most is the notes that I pick out the most is the honey. You get a honey vanilla smell, and definitely that oud. The oud is definitely there. The tobacco is more of in the background, but you can definitely, as the cologne starts to dry down, pick up some of that oud, a little bit of spicy, I mean the tobacco and some spiciness, but they're definitely not like the key players. I feel like the key players so far from what I've smelled in the whole 2 hours that I've had this cologne in my hands is like a honey vanilla-y oud scent. I can't think of a cologne right away that jumps out at me that this smells like. Same thing with the Belgian cocoa truffle. I mean, I've smelled tons and tons and tons of colognes, and as of right now, this second, I can't think of anything. I just know it smells really good. Honey, vanilla, oud, a little bit of tobacco, some spiciness, but smells really good. So another amazing fragrance from Duo Fragrances. Definitely, if you have the Mobster Sweet Tobacco, these are definitely must pickups if you're a fan of Duo Fragrances. That's Honey Havane and Belgium Cocoa Truffle. So now I'm going to switch it over just to give you a quick overview of what I have from Duo so far, and kind of maybe rank them from best to worst, or at least in my preference, the ones I like the most to the ones I like the least. And I'm also going to have a quick giveaway. I'm going to give away maybe 1 or 2 bottles of Duo Fragrances, and stick around towards the end of the video so you can see what's going on with that. So we're going to move over to that part now. So starting off with my top 6 Duo fragrances. These are my favorite that I have so far in my collection. Starting at the far end, Sweet Tobacco. Obviously, I've talked about this one. This is your Tobacco Vanille clone. Smells amazing, and it gets amazing performance. I mean, 12 plus hours. The Mobster. Not gonna. If you want to see more on that one, just watch my last video on Duo fragrances. Pursuit of Happiness. This one is pineapple, citrusy. He's got that pineapple leaf, which kind of gives it like a greenness to it, but a great summer scent. Sweet, pineapple-y, citrusy smell with a little bit of let's see what the, if I can remember what the, it's got cinnamon, cardamom. I mean, it's got a sweetness to it in the base, but it's more of a freshy scent. It's got a clean, sweet, citrusy, pineapple-y smell. So that's Pursuit of Happiness. I just spoke about those two, Belgian Cocoa Truffle, Honey Havane, and Royal Elixir. So in my opinion, these are my favorite from the Duo fragrances. I already ordered a backup bottle of Sweet Tobacco, got a backup bottle of the Mobster, and I already ordered a backup bottle after today. Got another bottle of Honey Havane coming. So those are my top 6. Now we'll move into what I have left. Alright, starting off with the, I guess, quick description of these, just to kind of say these are great scents, but these aren't my top from Duo fragrances. So the first one here is Poseidon's Elixir. This one is Duo Fragrances clone or representation of Creed Aventus. As far as Poseidon's Elixir go, this one is gonna be I mean, if you can imagine what Creed Aventus is, it's a smokier version. I mean, even for a smoky batch of Aventus, this one smells even a little smokier than a smokier batch that I've smelled. So depending on whether you're a fan of a smoky or a fruitier batch of Creed Aventus will determine on whether how much you like the Poseidon's Elixir. Personally, I'm a bigger fan of the fruitier batches of Aventus. So personally for me, I would still reach for the Creed Aventus over Poseidon's Elixir. Still smells good. But it's probably not one, like if I had the Aventus next to it, I would probably reach for the Aventus for now over this one. I'll revisit it again in a few weeks to see if anything changes, but for right now, hey, smokier version of Creed Aventus. Ocean Mist Men, just a nice, clean, citrusy smell, soapy vibe. Some people say it kind of smells like Nautical Voyage, but kind of like on crack. But definitely does give you that appley, sweet, clean vibe. The Forest Oud is like a citrusy, grassy smell. I said it on a Facebook post that it kind of reminded me of Carolina Herrera's 212, but obviously a much more potent version of it. It doesn't, I wouldn't say it's a clone of Carolina Herrera 212. I'm just saying it kind of, with that grassy vibe, is the main thing that reminds me, that grassy, citrusy vibe is the main thing that reminds me of the Carolina Herrera's 212. This one is Cafe Oud. I already spoke about that one in my last Do a Fragrance video. If you want to see more about that one, watch that. Smoked Rosa Tobacco. Basically, what I get from it, I feel like it's a mix, and this is the closest thing I could think of from what I've smelled. Smoked Rosa Tobacco is a mixture of Tom Ford's Noir de Noir and Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. If you were to take those two and mix them together, that's basically what I get. I know I purchased this knowing that the rose smell was going to be in there. I'm not a huge rose fan in my fragrances. I feel like rose a lot of time comes off feminine, and to me, most of the time, I don't like wearing rose-based fragrances because I can't wear Tom Ford Noir de Noir. It's too feminine for me. This one, not as feminine as Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. It's got that, that backbone of the tobacco, vanilla-y, cinnamony smell, but you definitely get that powdery, rosy smell in the top, which definitely smells very similar to the Noir de Noir rose. So that's my closest comparison that I can give you. That it's obviously it's just gonna remind you of both of those fragrances, Tom Ford Noir de Noir and Tobacco Vanille. So that's Smoked Rosa Tobacco. And this one is Caribbean Waters. This is basically Creed's Virgin Island water, but a great performing Creed's Virgin Island water. It smells exactly like Virgin Island water lasts 10 plus hours. So for those of you that have a poor performing Creed's Virgin Island water, this is a great alternative that's going to get you better performance. That's Caribbean Waters. And the last one is Electric Citrus. To me, this one kind of it's kind of like a orangey, soapy, citrusy, just a fresh, orangey, almost soapy vibe. Can't remember. I also smell like a little bit of a saltiness. I don't know if it has ambergris in it, but I kind of get like a slightly citrusy, orangey, ambergris, soapy vibe from it. Smells good. It's not. It's. I wouldn't say it's a mind-blowing scent like the first 6 I said, but overall, all of these are great scents. They're just not in my top 6 of ones that I'm definitely gonna wear a ton of. So if I had to say personally for me, just because I'm not a rose fan, my least favorite duo fragrance so far is gonna be the Smoked Rosa Tobacco, and that's only because I'm not a rose fan. And like I said, scents like Ocean Mist Men, if you have Nautical Voyage, it's gonna smell similar to that. Not gonna smell exactly like it, but it's gonna smell obviously a lot stronger. It's a parfum extract, gets great performance. So nothing mind-blowing but smells good. Nothing mind-blowing but smells good. Cafe Oud, another great scent. This one is probably a little higher on the list from these two. Like I said, this one not so high. Virgin Island, the Caribbean Waters, great scent if you're a Virgin Island water scent. But I said nothing new, but still an amazing scent. And the Electric Citrus, nice summery scent. So if I had personally, and the Poseidon's Elixir, just because it's like that smokier Aventus, wouldn't be in my favorites, and I probably won't wear it as much. So my least favorite, if I had to pick a bottom 3, are Poseidon's Elixir, Smoked Rosa Tabacum, and I'll make it a bottom 4. How about that? Forest Oud and Ocean Mist Men. So they still smell good. They're just, my opinion, they're my least favorite of all of the Dua fragrances that I have. Now, as far as my giveaway goes, if you're a fan of Tom Ford's Noir de Noir and Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, I'm gonna give away my Smoked Rose Tabacum, just because I'm not a big fan of rose. So if you like rose and you want to give in on a giveaway, you know, make sure to hit that like, comment, count me in, and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you are a YouTube reviewer, one thing that I was gonna do a little different, just because I would like to hear some more. And just as a disclaimer, I purchased all of these colognes. I wasn't given any of these. So definitely, my opinion is from a consumer standpoint. I paid full retail or whatever he sells them for. So this is 100% my honest opinion. So obviously, I have 2 bottles of the Mobster. What I plan on doing with this, if you're a YouTube reviewer and you want to see what it's about, I'd love to hear other YouTubers' opinion on it. I know there's already a few out there, but I'm gonna decant out about half of one of these bottles. I'm gonna make up maybe 3 to 5 ml decants, and I'm gonna give it away to the first, let's say, 4 YouTube reviewers that don't have this yet and that plan on doing a review of it when I send you the decant. So if you want to get a quick sample of this, just in the comments let me know that you're a reviewer and you want to get a decant. So as soon as I get 4 of those are going to be gone. So if you want to get in on the Smoked Rosa Tabacum, like, comment, subscribe. I'll leave it open for like 7 days and pick a winner. I'm also gonna have a few other stuff that I'm gonna give away. So I'm gonna actually give away. I have so much stuff that I need to sell and give away. I'm gonna give away some other samples and some other bottles. So there's gonna be some random giveaways. So not just the Smoked Rosa Tabacum. I have some other Armaf, some others. I have a big box of Montal samples. I'm gonna give those away. So I'm probably gonna have like a total of 5 winners of stuff that I'm gonna give away, that I'm just gonna pick at random. So if you want to get in on the giveaway, like I said, make sure to count me in, like, and make sure to be a subscriber. So that was my quick overview of some other Dua fragrances. I'll post the website for Dua fragrances in the comments and description area, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys.